All right, shalom, shalom. With the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect, whoever you may be. Brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago. I'm coming at you another quick little lesson through the Spirit. Today's lesson is, basically a testimony. Me and my wife went down to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee over the weekend, got a little cabin, chilled out, enjoyed the Feast of Dedication and all that. But, we were staying in the mountains and, when we came down, we were sightseeing and things of that nature. And them Edomites down south have a whole different mind state than the Edomites up north, because they actually hate you and they show their true colors. I mean, you got people running around with the Confederate flag, outfits on with the correct Confederate flag. And I'm talking about they start young. I mean, from 10, 11, 12, I'm seeing all ages. And Esau breeds his children to hate Jake. And I'd rather Edomite be like that than to be a motherfucker that's, smiling behind the picture, so to speak. All right? That's why the scripture says never trust your enemy. It's like wiping rust away. That rust ain't all the way gone. And that goes for every Edomite. Whether they act nice towards you or they act kind towards you. All right? But I know down there, that vibe between Jake and Esau is more turned than the one up north. And I felt that firsthand. But spiritually, that's what it is. All right? They're an abomination to us, just like they think we're an abomination to them. All right? Like Wisdom of Solomon 2 says, we are, the wicked said in their thoughts that we, us being the Israelites, are clean contrary unto their ways and their doings. All right? So when you go to Genesis 25 and the Lord talks about separating two nations from her bowels, this is it. All right? This is the rich man and Lazarus. This is the serpent and the woman. All right? The seed of the serpent and the seed of the woman. All right? And even when you go into that prophecy, all right? When that serpent was cursed, the scriptures didn't talk about him going out and having, more kids or things of that nature. But that spirit of that serpent came back through who? Cain. All right? And then from there, Esau, Edom, man. All right? That was that enmity. Hey, that even goes to Revelations 12. All right? The dragon chasing after the woman. All right? We were always separate. And, hey, you really feel it down south. When you get to those southern states, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Kentucky, the Virginias, hey, them guys they're racist and they let you know it. All right? This is Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame should cover thee, and thou should be cut off forever. All right? Now, the big shame cloud over America is slavery. But let's be honest. These white people don't give a fuck. These Edomites don't care. That's their legend. That's their legacy, so to speak. Okay? See, and the thing, while a lot of these Southerners love Trump, he doesn't hide his colors. He talks shit. He does his chucking job, so to speak. But Trump has no filter on his mouth, and that's why Esau Edom loves him. Biden, he's still a devil, but he likes to hide and, oh no, I love the black people, but yet you did all this other work against the so-called Negro. Nonetheless, both parties are against Jake, all right? And you have to be wise to actually notice that and understand that. All right, so this is Amos 1 and 11. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4. will I not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and in his anger did tell perpetually, and he kept that wrath forever. Now he had that wrath. Hey, this is something Esau has been holding in his heart since Genesis. All right, Genesis 27:41. Esau hatred, Shalakia, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. Right, and first of all, that was the prophecy. The elder should serve the younger. All right, we were always meant to get the eternal kingdom. Esau was only going to get the temporal one. All right, and run it to hell. All right. It says, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning of my father are at hand, and I will slay my brother Jacob. Esau kept that in his heart till this day. Till this day, this is how Esau thinks. This is how he feels, man. And in fact, let's get this. Let's see. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 2:2. This is the wicked talking amongst themselves. Let us oppress the poor, righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Which you can find this in Deuteronomy 28. Let our strength be in the law of justice, the so-called constitution, which is not built for you Israelites. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending of the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. And that, and us as prophets, we tell Esau what he's doing wrong. All right, so Esau knows the drill. He knows what's going on. All right, so what's their job? To oppress the poor, righteous men. And let's see how, I try to pull up some pictures because, man, when I was down there was, now listen, there was whole convoys of Trump supporters with their flags. You had Confederate bumper stickers, all types of shit. And best believe, they had a couple of guns on them. And they was just all out in the street, willy-nilly. Police wasn't stopping them or nothing. So, they let it be known. But let's get this. This is just going some of the things that Esau have done to us. Didn't pity the poor. None of that. All right. Hold on. Let me do this. Come on, man. Right. They're making these slaves hold the hand of their dead, fellow slaves that try to run away. All right, and this is the famous picture right here, man. All right, just being whipped, all types of shit Esau has done to Jake. All right. All right, and even when you get into, 1900s when lynching was very big, all right, you understand. What was it? Emancipation. All right, so this is at the Civil War. So this is about 1863, man. All right. So you see, Emancipation Proclamation, January 1st, 1863. As the nation approached the third year of the bloody Civil War, proclamation declared that all persons held as slaves within the rebellious states are henceforth shall be freed, right? I'll tell you. This. Okay, let's get the original. Okay. All right, 1866. Now let's take this into record. All right. Let's take this into record, right? So let's say what, 1866. All right, hold on. That was 1866, right? All right. Well, let's say 1865. Brothers, it's 2020. That's roughly what? What's that? 35, 2000, man. About 150 or so. You know what? Let me do the math. 35 would have been 1900s. 2000 would have been 135 plus 20 years. 155 years since we've been out of hardcore slavery. 155 years. Okay? Think about that. That's not even too, a generation is considered to be, let's see. That's only a couple of generations when you think about it. And take this for a fact. My father was born in 1934. His grandfather was an actual slave. We're not that far removed from slavery, man. So Jake got this whole culture, I'm free or we'll have to bet. No, man, you a fucking slave, man. And the best type of slave is one that doesn't know he won. And you got niggas celebrating this day. What you freed from? You niggas still getting shot down in the streets by the police. Esau still hate you. Esau still don't give you the same rights. It's called systemic racism. They still do all these things to this day, man. But guess what? That is the spirit of Esau, and that is who he is. That's who he is. And the only way to stop Esau is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and having faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and doing the things that's required of you. But everybody does not have that job. Everybody is not predestinated for that job. So a lot of you niggas are going to perish because you weren't built to last, man. And I'm just saying it frank, man. That's why this thing the Lord gave us is very precious, to keep it close in your heart, to love the Lord, fear the Lord, and continue to do the things he asks. Because this is our only get out of jail free card. And on top of that, we're in slavery because of our damn selves, man. Because we chose not to listen. You can find that in Baruch 3. You can find that in Baruch, the 4th chapter. You can find that through the whole scriptures. Deuteronomy, Exodus. Hey, you can find it through the whole scriptures, man. But we had to go through this so we could appreciate the righteousness. Okay? Let that sit in. We only been out of slavery for not even 200 years, man. Not even. And so with that, Say all praises, honor, glory be unto you. How about Shemel Shai, by Shemakar Kadash? Uh, Double honors to the other apostles of great millstone. Salutations to the elect, whoever it may be. Bob Ball.